Oh, I'm so hungry.
You are? You want me to make you some lasagna?
No, I don't know. I'm so drunk.
It's really good.
Is it?
It's a good lasagna. But I just have to pee.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I know you're my sister's boyfriend and all, but I just want to tell you she's a really lucky girl to have you.
Okay.
You're so sweet and handsome and smart and sexy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
We were just talking about how lucky he is to have you.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
should we go crash?
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
The couch is uncomfortable. Do you mind if she sleeps in the bed with us?
In our, yeah, sure.
Yeah, the bed is so
There's
big.
No worries at all.
Is it okay?
Yeah, of course it is. Yes, yeah.
Come on! Ah! Jesus fucking Christ!
Yes?
Not you. It's this fucking guy. He leads a decent life. I thought I'd throw him a little reward. But no, he's too fucking stupid to see it.
God, you really suck at this, don't you?
Shut the fuck up, Satan. No one asked you. How'd you get in here anyway?
I still got the key.
You didn't change the locks yet?
Peter, get off my dick. I'll get to it. I've been a little busy. Wasting my fucking time with this guy, apparently.
Forgive him, Father. I died for their sins, you know?
Yeah, I know, Jesus. It's all you ever talk about. Christ, stop being such a fucking martyr. Oh, hang on. Something's happening. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fuck this shit right in the asshole. When I was a kid, I fell in love with stand-up. I loved watching on TV, especially on cable TV. Stand-up really exploded, especially on HBO. HBO had a lot of specials, one-night stands, comics that would have a show. It would be a sketch, and it would be stand-up, and it would be the comic walking around whatever city they happen to be in. And I thought, for this, my first special, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna take that idea and do it for myself. Stealing is a harsh word, but I prefer to think of it as I'm paying homage, just like Quentin Tarantino. So this is my first special. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. This is Stockholm. I perform here 98% of the time. Love this city. Very happy that you watched, and stay strong.
Speak English. Fantastic, because we're gonna bring on the headliner. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the headliner for this evening? Let's give a warm applause for Ryan Bussell! On the devil, put the pedal to the floor. Now you trying to see no how you chase with Jake. Plus I got a
Good evening, Mafia Comedy. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Ryan Bussell. I am from the United States. Woo, America! Okay, I've actually lived here though for 9 years. It's why I perform in English? Because I can. But I should practice more often. I know that I should. I try. Sometimes I try. Went to Wayne's Coffee. Went to the counter, and I said, "Hey, Yavaha en cup kaffe tak." And the girl looked at me and she said, "Ja visst, talar du svenska eller?" Thought I just did. But apparently not. But I should practice more often. I used to be very good. Actually, when I first moved here, didn't speak any Swedish, went to SFE, and I practiced much more often. And then when I moved here 9 years ago with my daughter and my wife, then wife. And when my daughter was about 5 years old, I went to pick her up at school. And I went to Dagis, and I always speak English with her. And one of her classmates looked up at me and she said, "Varför pratar du alltid engelska?" Därför att jag kommer från USA. Du sa, oh, fuck you, cunt. I have a girlfriend, as you heard. Her name is Eva. She was up here first. At home, she speaks Swedish with me. I speak English back. Great, I get away with it. But maybe not anymore, because now there's a new guy where she works. He's a new guy. He's from the United States. Moved here for love, as I did. Been here for less than 1 year. Already speaks more Swedish than I do, and makes me look bad. Because she came home one day and she's all excited. She said, "Yeah, I was talking to this guy for 5 minutes, and he spoke Swedish the entire time. Oh, he's so good. He's really practicing." At home with his girlfriend, they only speak Swedish. What's your problem? She said, I don't know. Maybe he has a better girlfriend than I do. Oh, I know, then she got all mad. I was like, whoa, hang on. I am not saying that you are a bad girlfriend. I just meant that maybe his is better. It's like his girlfriend is a 10 and you are a 6 or a 7. You're still above average. And she was still mad. God, you cannot win. Women, huh? True story. Absolutely true story. Really did say that. Which was a joke, of course. It was a joke, obviously. I can joke with her. She's a comic. She has a great sense of humor. She's here listening even now. And really, I love her. I'm blessed to share my life with another comic. And I know Ava here, they're watching. And in all honesty, from the heart, I would not be here tonight in front of these people without you. I love you so very much. And I could never leave you. Seriously, I can never, ever leave her. For Valentine's Day, she gave me a card that said, "Älskling, I will be with you until the day you die." Okay. Ava Veeding, scary, beautiful. Beautiful and scary in that order. We are very happy together. We've been together for 6 years. We met online. We met on Match.com. Yeah, because Tinder wasn't around then. And I can't believe it's been 6 years and I already feel like an old man. Like, back in my day, online dating, we didn't have Tinder. We had to read. I know Tinder's very popular, I know these days with the kids. Tinder's very, very popular. Tinder's official slogan, this is true. Tinder's slogan is, "Tinder is where people meet." The slogan should be, "Tinder is where people are meet." Be a little more accurate, a bit more truth in advertising. Also, dating in this country, I enjoy dating here. I enjoyed it very much as I did it because I had an advantage as an American. I had an advantage. I had a secret weapon. This is something I have not shared with other men here because we have been competing. But I don't have to compete anymore because I'm getting married. So tonight is a little reward, guys, for you. I'm going to share my secret. Please take notes. This will be on the test at the end of the show. So please listen. Here's the secret. Here's what you have to understand. In America, we have a different dating culture. In my culture, you take a girl out for dinner, you pay the bill. No questions asked, no debate, no split the bill, nothing. It's just that's how it works. You go to dinner, you have the meal, the waiter comes out, hands you the bill, doesn't ask, and you pay it. And it's not really appreciated. It's not like a nice thing. It's just how things are supposed to go. Now, for me, I grew up with that culture. So I'm not bitter about it. I don't feel like, oh, like I have to do this. No, I want to do it. I'm trained. I want to do that. And I did that here too. And that was very appreciated. And it's not just paying the bill at dinner. It's just there are a lot of things, like for me as an American, is like common courtesy or good manners, which don't exist here at all. Like when I go around town, if I'm outside and someone near me sneezes, even if I don't know that person, I turn to that person and say, "Prosit." Blows their minds. Like, just, what? I hold the door for people I don't know. Can you imagine? I cannot tell you, I've been here for 9 years, I cannot tell you how many times I have left a public place like a mall or something. I'm walking out, I'm right behind someone as they leave, and the door just slams right back in my face. It's so simple, it's so basic. When you leave a public place and you feel someone like right here, you don't stand there for an hour holding the door, you just do that. That's it. That's all it is, the minimum, just that's all you do. I'm just telling you, because I do these things, because I want to do those things, women here have treated me like I'm Lancelot. Like I'm Ivanhoe. Just for being a decent human being, because guys, you're not doing that. So start doing it. I guarantee you'll have sex much more often, and I will have less doors slammed in my fucking face. So everyone wins. Everyone wins. It's been a good year overall. It's been a very good year. For me, it started off this year, I got a new hairstyle, which I like. It was not the plan. I always go to the same person to get my haircut. I love this woman. She is a Persian MILF. She's gorgeous, she's smart, she's funny. I walked in and she said, "Today I am giving you a new hairstyle." And I said, "Okay." Because that's all you say to a Persian MILF is, "Okay." Okay, she could have said, "Today I am shaving your head." And I would say, "Oh, okay." So she gave me a new hairstyle, which I like. At the same time, I don't really care at all about my hair. I go take a shower, put some wax in, I'm done. I don't care about my hair for one reason. I will always have it. And that's the only advantage I have in this country over other Swedish men. Because in America there, I am average height and quite slim. And here, I am short and chubby. But not going bald, guys, not going bald. Always have my hair, I always will. And the biggest thing that's happened this year, besides getting married quite soon, is that I just got my first corporate sponsor. Thank you, I'm very, very excited. They're actually sponsoring the filmmaking here tonight. By the way, if you are a bit camera shy and you're worried about showing up in my special, don't worry, I'm the only one who will ever see it. So we have that. But I have to pause. And do a quick commercial break for my sponsor. So tonight, folks, this show is brought to you thanks to Fireball. Yeah. Yes, Fireball. Packed with cinnamon, it tastes like Christmas. Skål allihop. Skål. Yes, Fireball. It's like Santa came in your mouth. Paid to say that. I was paid to say that. It's so good. I can tell you a bit about myself, even. Of course, I am American. Here, I'm American. In America, I'm Irish. There are no Americans in America. We're all proud of our heritage. My family, I come from a very proud Irish Catholic family. I have 500 cousins. That's a true story. We're like rabbits. Very, very proud. Very, very proud. I'm baptized Catholic. My mother tried to raise me Catholic. She did about half the job. I don't believe in God, but I do feel very guilty about that. It's not really a success. What I think is very interesting, though, is I moved here from a country where we are probably like the most Christian nation on earth. Moved here to the least Christian nation on earth. But you still celebrate Christian holidays, which I get it. Okay, Christmas, Easter, okay, makes sense, okay, I get it. But you celebrate Christian holidays that we don't celebrate, and we are 3,000 times more Christian than you. Coming up this week, 4-day weekend, to celebrate the day Christ went to heaven. You know, God is a smart guy, or girl, who knows, but in any case, God knows you just want days off work. That's what it's all about. I am sure that if there is a hell, it is filled with Swedes. Working 7 days a week, no fika, no vacation, no health benefits. It's America. That's where you go when you die. And when we're good, we come here. We come here. Sweden is a paradise. You have no idea. I love living in this country. And just now it's spring. This is my favorite time of year. It's the first warm days of the year. The sun's out. And the girls, you're so excited. You put on your tight summer clothes. But you're still a little chubby from winter. So you look like sausages. Just sexy sausages. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I became a citizen recently because I do live here. It's my home, so I became a citizen. That was a hard process. It took a long time. I had to go online and fill out a form. Do you want to be a Swedish citizen? Yes, no. Yes. Okay, please mail in your US passport, but please be aware the process can take up to 1 week. It was very easy. That was a joke. It was very, very easy. It's very, very simple. And you have no idea. Everything is easy here. Everything is easy here. Becoming a citizen is easy. Doing your taxes is easy. They do them for you. You just sign, done. Getting divorced was easy. I did it once. I'm not going to do it again. It's the same thing. You go online. You fill out a form. Do you want a divorce? Yes, no, yes. Yes, yes. It was that easy. Everyone should do it once. Everyone should do it once just because you can. Just because you can. As most comics are, I am also unemployed. Every day is Friday. By round of applause, how many of you folks have jobs? Round of applause. Most of you. Okay, well, on behalf of myself and all the other immigrants in Sweden, thank you for paying your taxes. We appreciate that. Have fun this weekend. Not too much fun, though. We need you at work on Monday to continue to support our rock and roll lifestyle. It's nice. I am very unemployed. I am very, very unemployed. I seem to have a talent for losing jobs in this country. I don't know what it is. The last job that I lost, I was working part-time for El Giganten. Yeah! Living the dream. It was okay. It was El Giganten. It sounds like a Mexican wrestler. And in this corner, El Giganten. It wasn't bad. It was a job. It was a job like any other. It wasn't bad. A little tough, though. I had to be there at 7 a.m. every day. Are you a morning person? Yeah. You are? Sometimes. Well, I'm not a day person, so it just wasn't a good idea. I'm also not really a people person, so it just wasn't a good idea for me to be in retail. But one thing I did like, though, I've had jobs like that in the United States, and a nice difference from the United States to here is that you, as customers, would apologize to me when you asked for help. That I liked. I like that, because I know that talking to a stranger is the last thing you ever want to do. So it was always the same. He'd come up to me, and it was always like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Yeah, but you're going to. Then they want help to find something that's right in front of them, so I show it to them, and it's always, oh, I'm so dumb, I should have found that myself. Yeah, you should have. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I got through, I was very quiet, I kept to myself, and that confused my coworkers, because my coworkers know I do this. They know I'm a comic. And they didn't understand, okay, hang on, how can you be a comic and also quiet? So one day, a coworker came up to me, and he said, hey, Ryan, you're a comic, aren't you? I said, yeah, I am. He said, oh, say something funny. It's like, oh, okay. I fucked your mother. Which, a little tip for you as the audience, don't ever ask us off stage to say something funny, because we just say what we think is funny, and I thought that was hilarious. In retrospect, maybe not the best idea to tell the store manager I had fucked his mother, but live and learn. It ended, just as you can imagine, ended with my boss brought me into a little room, and she said, I'm sorry, Ryan, but you don't bring a good feeling to the team, and I don't think you're a great fit here at El Giganten. I said, oh, thank you. Thanks. Sounds like a wonderful thing to write on my resume. Can I list you as a reference? Is that it? Yes, I'm afraid so. So if you could please give me your keys and also your badge and your pride and self-esteem. You won't be needing that anymore. So I lost that job too. I've had good jobs here though, I've had great jobs. Actually, the last great job that I had, I traveled all over Europe and elsewhere. I love that job because I love to travel. I love to get new experiences. I traveled to Oslo for the first time, and I learned a lot about Norway. For example, I learned that if you would ever like to have sex with an African, you don't have to go further than Oslo. I have never seen so many prostitutes in my life, and I'm not being racist. I didn't see a black woman in Oslo and say, okay, she must be a prostitute. No, they were direct. I'd walk down the street and it'd be a whole line of them just saying, blowjob, blowjob, blowjob. And once I passed a large black man who said, blowjob. And here's the deal. I don't know if I ever would put my penis into another man's mouth, but if I did, a large black man would not be my first choice. Not because I'm racist. I'm not racist, not because of that. It's because I don't have that kind of confidence in myself to be with a large black man. A Japanese man would be my first choice. I know, also a stereotype, but I have been in Japan. I've been in Japanese locker rooms. I have never felt so good about myself in my life. There is a reason for the stereotype. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know it's kind of dumb, though, too. I know it's dumb. Every guy in here, we're all very insecure about the size of our dicks. It's stupid. It's just how it is. One time I had a conversation with Ava, actually. We were talking about past sex experiences before we had met. And she told me about this one-night stand that she'd had. And she said, and I quote, "He took off his pants and I got scared." So ladies, let me tell you what I told her. Don't ever tell a man about the time that you saw some guy's dick that was so big it scared you. If there is one thing we all want you to feel when you see us naked, it's fear. We want you to be afraid. We want you to wonder where it's all gonna go. We want you to walk funny when we're done. So ladies, I can tell you, we're simple creatures. We're very simple creatures as men. If you want to make your man happy, it is very easy. Just tell him that he has the biggest cock you've ever seen. He will believe you. I promise. Because he needs to believe you. He will think that you are very unlucky, but he will say, that's right, it's huge. He will say that. He will say that. I traveled to Germany with that job. Got to go down to Germany. I was by myself. Great time. Went to a hotel after the conference was over. Sat in the hotel bar by myself. Had dinner. Went to the bathroom. In Germany, this is very common. In the bathroom, they had a vending machine. And the vending machine sold 3 things. It sold condoms. It sold cock rings. And it sold something called travel pussy. Now, I was alone. I had €4. I love new experiences. Don't judge me. I was curious. Come on. I gotta see who this is. I bought it. Went back to the room with it, opened it up, and it turned out it was a thin piece of red plastic that you fill with warm water. And then, yeah. So I stood there in the bathroom with this thing, just feeling so goofy, and just like, okay, am I really about to have sex with a water balloon? But I was kind of committed by that point, so I thought, okay, and started doing it. I felt so dumb. I felt so ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'm so embarrassed for myself, and it worked really well. Which again shows you, for men, we are sad creatures. Like, look at you, for example. Like, you are gorgeous. I think you're gorgeous. Let's say, like, after the show is over, that we go back to your place and we have just like the best sex we have ever had. Just like just like powerful sex. I will have an orgasm. Or, if I put my penis in the water balloon, I will have an orgasm. It's like just that sad. Ava and I, we were watching Iron Man. And at one point she turned to me and she said that she thinks Gwyneth Paltrow is very attractive. And I said, she doesn't really do anything for me at all. And she turned to me and she said, oh, but come on. You'd still have sex with her. said, dude, I fucked a balloon. Not picky. Not very picky. But I did lose that job. I lost a job last year. I don't think it was the balloon incident. I don't think it had anything to do with that. But it's been almost a year. It was last June. I was at home. My boss called me, gave me the bad news, and I just walked outside just thinking, ugh. But it was gorgeous outside. It was fantastic gorgeous last June. And you can't be unhappy in Sweden in summertime when it's nice. I stepped outside, the sun was shining, blue skies, everyone's outside having fun, park benches filled with old alcoholics. Summer is a wonderful time in Sweden. And just then, a truckload of students drove by. They were celebrating their graduation. And I couldn't help but scream at them, "You have nothing left to look forward to!" Made me happy. It cheered me up. It's nice to be honest. I also saw a Segway tour. It was a tourist driving by on Segways, checking out Stockholm, and they drove right past a guy in a wheelchair. And I realized in that moment, there really is no worse way to say, "Fuck you" to someone than to drive past a guy in a wheelchair on a Segway. Or just being like, "Hey, down there, I almost didn't see you standing up here in my Segway that I don't even need. I can walk faster than this." And dance and run and jump and play. This is a true story. There's no joke here. True story. The guy who invented Segways died when he drove a Segway off a cliff. I think that is very funny. I have a very dark sense of humor, but I think that's fantastic. And also proof that God exists. It is, because that guy was smart. He was smart, he had time, he had money. He could have used those talents to help people in wheelchairs, but instead made to help tourists, fat tourists, who could walk so they wouldn't have to. But I have a dream I want to share with you. My dream is that someday someone will invent robot legs for people in wheelchairs, and they will kick people off Segways, and they will be paralyzed, and the circle of life is complete. I have an idea. If I can make this work, it's going to change the world as we know it and make it a better place, and it will make me a millionaire so many times over. So let me ask you a question. So ladies, just ladies in the audience, and applause please, no hands, just applause. How many of you love the taste of chocolate? No chocolate for you? Chocolate? Let's try one more time. How many of you love the taste of chocolate? Okay. Now, with that same level of enthusiasm, ladies, how many of you love the taste of cum? Exactly. Exactly. Here's my idea. It's a pill for men that makes semen taste like chocolate. And I won't stop there. I'm also going to add in aspirin and caffeine. It's perfect for hangovers. I don't really seem to get the idea. Let's play it through a little bit. Let's play it through. So you two, you're having fun tonight, right? You're having fun. It's a Friday. Staying out late, drinking, having fun. Yay, celebrating, fun. And then tomorrow morning, you wake up and you're hungover and you're just sick as a dog, and you just reach over to whatever dick you find there, and everyone wins. And sir, maybe you're so sick you want some too. It's not gay if it's yours. That's the rule. But I'm excited for this idea. I think it's actually the advertising that I'm most excited for, because I'm going to take out big, full-page newspaper ads. And the first one, it's going to be a guy, gigantic smile on his face, of course, and he's saying, "Now I beg my girlfriend to not swallow, because I'm using Ryan Bussell's chocolate semen pills." I'm still working on a title, but that's what I got so far. I'll have another ad. There'll be another one. It'll be a full-page ad. There'll be a girl, a big smile on her face, and she's saying, "My date gave me dinner and dessert because he's using Ryan Bussell's chocolate semen pills." And here's the best part. It's all natural, low in fat, high in protein, and gluten-free. So I'm unemployed, which I don't mind too much. I don't mind being unemployed because it gives me time to do what I love. I get to play Xbox a lot. It's not going to play itself. That's nice. I love playing games. I love the Battlefield series especially. Love Battlefield. They actually made it here in Stockholm. It's a great series. It's really great. The attention to detail in this game is amazing. Like they have in one game, they have a level set during World War II where you are in the Swedish army and you do nothing while Nazis roll through to Norway. It's not really fun, but wow, so accurate. Just the accuracy, the research they have done. And also being unemployed, I get to focus on my real passion in life, my true love of life, which is to drink alcohol and think about all the things that I hate and that really annoy me, like Swedes. No, I don't hate Swedes. I don't really hate Swedes. You do annoy me quite often, actually. I get annoyed every time one of you just has to tell me, oh man, you just have to tell me how much better politics is here than in America. It's always the same story. Like, oh, you know, in America, you only have 2 parties. So when you vote, you choose between this party or that party. But here in Sweden, we have many parties. So when we vote, we choose between this alliance or that alliance. Wow, you're right. That does sound so different and better, yeah. Enjoy your Starbucks, by the way. And you're welcome, I guess. I get annoyed that you live in a paradise which you do not appreciate at all. You have no idea how good it is here. Again, blows my mind because I moved here from a country where we are so proud of everything. Like just USA, #1, for no good reason. But still, that's how, moved here where you are proud of nothing. Nothing at all. It amazes me. Like, there's so much here that you could brag about. But you never do. You never do. And also, like, if you move to America, and you've been there for 9 years, and one of me asks you if you like it there, and you say you love it there, we say, of course you do. The end. But here, I say I love it here, and you say, really? Why? But I do love it here. There's so much here you could brag about, and you never do. But when you do brag, you brag about the wrong things. Like you brag about being neutral. Like 300 years, no war. Yeah, it sounds nice, except I know for a fact that every single person in this room avoids conflict of any kind all the time. And you can't take credit for not doing something you don't want to do. You know, I didn't stab anyone today. I'm not bragging about it. That day's not over yet. And by the way, if you could fight a war passively, aggressively, you would be a superpower. Just bombing Vietnam with angry notes. Cargo bombing. I'll give you instead something that you can brag about, something you can be proud of, that you should tell everyone around the world. There is a swimming pool. It's a public pool. It's up north in Umeå. This happened a few months ago. At this pool, there was a group of women that protested the dress code. Someone knows the story already. Okay, play with me now. Hear me out. Hear me out. They said it is unfair that men can swim topless and women can't. And the pool refused to change. These women, inspired by Gandhi and Martin Luther King, they waged a campaign of nonviolent civil disobedience. They kept swimming topless anyway, and the pool gave in. That's worth an applaud. They gave in. That's change. You can make change. The pool said, this is a pool. It's not the UN, or not really a place for political debate or controversy. So we are giving in to the demands of these bathing activists. That is how wonderful this country is. Bathing activists is a real thing. Do you know how good you have to have it for that to be a real thing? Like, I can just imagine, like, the big dinner party now, what do you do? My group, in my country, there are children walking on landmines left from the last war, so we're trying to raise awareness of that. What do you do? Funny story. We wanted to swim with our tits out. And the Nobel Prize goes to... So, congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, Sweden. I'm also excited because now it's almost... we're in May now, and in July I'm going to America. As David mentioned earlier, we go every year, spend a month on the Jersey Shore, see my family. You've seen the TV show. It's just like that. But it's nice. It'll be a month on the beach and the boardwalk and riding roller coasters, swimming in the ocean, girls in bikinis. I'll be happy. Except though, I've been here for 9 years and I'm used to living with beautiful people. And compared to here, there's really not a lot to look at in America. Actually, there's a lot to look at in America, but less is more. Less is more. You probably have some idea. You've heard about Americans. Oh, Americans are so fat. You have no idea. We are enormous. And I'm not talking about people who are overweight or even people who are fat. I'm talking about people who, when you see them coming, you think to yourself, okay, I have to get past this person. Do I go around, over, or through? Like that's the size that I'm talking about. We are enormous and they're all over the place, and it's a problem. It's a real problem too. Because I'll go on a roller coaster and there'll be a warning sign at the roller coaster saying, caution, you may not ride this ride if you are pregnant, if you have back issues, or if you have an extreme body type. That's a quote. They don't mean extremely skinny. They just mean extremely fat, or if you're overweight for your size. And listen, I do understand the need to be sensitive. You shouldn't shame people for who they are, but sometimes you need to be direct and just say, listen folks, this ride goes 30 meters into the air, turns upside down, and spins at 100 kilometers per hour. You might be too fucking fat to ride this ride. If you weigh 300 kilos, there is not a metal on earth that will hold you in place. You will be thrown from the ride, and you will take out half the park with you. If you are out of breath just from reading this sign, you don't need more excitement in your life. It should be that clear. It should just be that clear. It is sad, because if you like to look at people, everyone does. Everyone likes to people watch. When you go to America, the only attractive people in America are between 18 and 25. After that, everyone just falls apart. And by the way, if you think it's creepy that a 40-year-old man like myself looks at 18-year-old girls in a sexual way, I just want to remind you that at some point, you people decided that when kids are 15, that is old enough to fuck anyone you want. Do you have any idea how creepy and gross that is? 15 is way too young. And I want to change it, because I love living in this country, but this is something that I want to change. I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to start tonight with a recent example. This is just a few weeks ago. There was a court case. Guy in court, 27 years old. He'd been arrested for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. His defense in court was to say, yes, I had sex with her, but she had such a great body, I assumed she was at least 15. True story. The judge looked at the girl and said, you're right. She's 13 years old, but she's very well developed. You are innocent of all charges. Do you hear what I'm saying? A judge said, yes, she's 13, but those tits are 15. You are free to go, my friend. High five. It's creepy and wrong. I'll give you another example. Also recently, I was swimming in a different pool. I was swimming in a Bussell with my daughter, and on one side of the pool, there was a girls' swim team. They were maybe 14, in their bathing suits, stretching, getting ready for practice. I did not look at them. I did not even want to glance at that side of the pool by accident, because I didn't want anyone else to look at me, looking at them, and thinking that I was a creepy monster, which I would have been for looking at 14-year-old girls. But if they're 15, go right ahead and look. All right, sexy 15-year-olds. Totally legal. Totally okay in Sweden. No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay. And let's say they were 15. Let's say the girls were 15. But we were in America. If I just looked at them, I'd be in trouble. But if I got out of the pool, walked up to the girls and said, hey, ladies, any of you need a ride home? I would be arrested. I'll be arrested, I'll be thrown in jail, and when I got out of jail, I would have to go to all my neighbors and say, hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm a sex offender. And that would be right. That would be justice if I had done that. That is the right thing to do. But if that happened here in Sweden, Player of the Year. All right. 40 years old, having sex with 15-year-old girls, totally legal. Totally okay. No, it's not okay. Which I would have thought, I would think that anyway. I would think it was wrong anyway because I have a sense of right and wrong. Apparently you lack. I have a daughter who turns 11 this summer. In 4 years, I am moving her ass back to America. I am not going to ever come home one day in 4 years all excited like, hey, Dad, here's my new boyfriend, Leonard, 57. Oh, he's a grateful lover. And the best part, he has kids my own age he can play with. It's creepy. 15 is way too young. In America, it's 18. Makes a lot more sense. When you're 18, then you can fuck anyone you want, except down south, where it's 12, as long as it's family. Stereotypes are fun. But when I come back to Sweden after the trip to the United States, I will have to find a job. I'll have to find some work. And I hate looking for work. I hate looking for jobs. Because I look online, I look at the job listings, and I just think, okay, fine, what do I want to be when I grow up? What do I enjoy doing? What am I good at? Comedy? Wow, thank you. Thank you, assholes. Let's try it again. Should I work with comedy? So spontaneous of you. Thank you so very much. It sounds fun. I love this. I'm so happy they're here. I love comedy. This is the only place on the planet where you can be totally honest. It's great. You can be totally honest. You can say as you feel. I look around the room. I saw how you looked at me earlier. And I have to say, I think you are very attractive. And I would love to have sex with you tonight after the show. She smiles. Nods. You can't do that in real life. But I'm going to. Hi, what's your name? Susan. Okay. My name is Ryan. It's nice to meet you. I know my name is not very common in this country at all. The closest you have to Ryan is Ria Mata. Ryan Air. It's like, oh, fantastic. I get to share a name with the world's shittiest airline. Except I do like to say to ladies, I am like Ryan Air, cheap and easy. And after our date, I drop you off 1 hour from town. Just like Ryan Air. But Susan, back to you. Is this your man friend behind you? Yeah. It is, okay. Sir, I'm actually engaged. We're just talking. Have you been together a long time? No. Too long?
1 year.
Just 1 year. Too long? No, okay, you're happy? Okay, you're happy? That's good, okay. Is he a nice guy? Really nice guy, okay. Will he take you to dinner and pay the bill after? Good. And is he a gentleman? Will he hold the door for you to walk through? No, he's Swedish. Yeah, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. But otherwise, nice guy. Doesn't hold the door for you, but he pays the bills. That's nice. Does he go down on you? Yeah, that was a yes. That was absolutely yes. Definitely yes. So when he goes down on you, does he bring you to the brink of orgasm and then just hold you there for so long that you beg for release? I'm not done. So that when you finally do come, it's so strong it almost hurts? Can I ask you a personal question? Give her a round of applause. She's very sweet. Susan, I was not trying to embarrass you. It comes from the heart, because if he was not doing it, I would. Because you deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for being here. My name is Ryan Bussell. Good night.